to my channel. So in today's video I am going to basically launch my version of Tati Beauty looks. So long awaited video, long awaited palette. So I finally received my Tati Beauty palette around like last week or so, but because I was so unwell and everything, I didn't actually film anything for good 2 weeks or so. But today I felt so much better and I felt into like a bit of a motivation and all that, and I thought I'm gonna sit down, do the first look using Tati Beauty. As you can see, I am doing this video very much dedicated to her, so picking up a lot of her way of doing the swatchings and everything. And you can see all the glitter on my neck. It's so beautiful. This palette is must have. If you haven't got it yet, you need it. This is such a nice neutral palette. If you go onto my Instagram stories, you can see the full swatches video, and I'm also going to be posting that video in a post so you can see how good the shades are. Anyway, so in today's look I'm going to show you guys how I created this beautiful earthy, more of like a brown smoky eye kind of look. And my favorite part in the whole palette, my favorite part is these top layer. The top line is all the glitters and I'm absolutely dying over these. They are so beautiful. The whole palette is amazing. It's so beautiful. The quality is really good. Every single shade is very pigmented, super easy to work with. It's just like blend itself is so good. And today I actually used most of the Soothe and Ritual line, so these two. So see how to create this beautiful look using your new Tati Beauty palette. Carry on watching this video, and before you go, you know what I'm gonna say. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so every time I'll post a video you will get a notification. And if you have any questions regarding any of this stuff, leave them in a comment section below and I'm happy to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for staying with the family, and thank you for your continued love and support. And let's just get into the video now. I shall see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.
Hey everybody, so welcome back. Let's start. So in this video I'm starting with a bit of a skincare. I'm having quite a few spots on my face right now because it's just more of a hormonal thing. So I'm just using my Grace and Stella Rose Facial Mist, and I'm actually going to do my brows first, and for that I've used Benefit Cosmetics Precision Brow Pencil, and to carve the brow bone and also to clean up the shape I'm just using my Hard Candy Glamflouge Extra Light Concealer. And this is also going to be my eye base. I'm going to use the same concealer as my eye base also, and I'm blending this with my Sigma 3D precision brush, and I've set everything using Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. For the eye look I'm using Tati Beauty Natural Palette Volume 1, and I picked up this matte shade, Soothe matte shade, and I'm just using that as my transition. So all the shades I applied on my eye for this eye look is from Soothe and Ritual row from the palette. So now I've just picked up the Soothe but in sequin, and I'm just applying that in my crease, and I'm just doing a little bit, just giving a little bit more depth to my outer part of my eye. Now I picked up Ritual, matte Ritual, and I'm applying this with a more of a dense brush, and I'm just literally packing this shade on the outer part of my eye. And I'm also using a clean blending brush to blend out the edges, so there is no harshness anywhere and everything is looking nice and smooth and a nice gradient. I actually did use my fingers as well to blend this eyeshadows. I have to say this palette is so good. The formula is so good. Even if you don't have brushes, you can still do a really good eye look. And now I'm picked up the Soothe glitter, and I'm packing that on the inner part of my eye, so basically on the lid and the inner corner of my eye, just with the same pencil brush. I've just used Ritual to blend into the glitter, so it looks like it's all going in a 3D kind of gradient. For my face, I've used this is the new thing I'm using. It's from a brand called Vulgar, and I am using their it's a moisturizing cream, but it's for a very dry skin. I will be doing a quick review for this particular cream. It is good, but I have to give you some like background information about it. For the primer, I've used my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. You know, I've been loving that stuff. For foundation, I'm using Pretty Vulgar AF foundation, and this is in shade Nudie Pie. This is definitely not my shade, but because I am using I'm currently using some tan, it's not showing in this video, but like in a couple of days you can see it's getting darker and darker, and then it will match with my my body. So, and I've also used for Sally Skin Tune drops mixed with my foundation for covering my under eye area, which seems to be getting worse day by day for some reason. I'm using MAC Pro Long Concealer in shade NC45. This is just going to cancel out the darkness in my under eye area. For the contour, I'm using Fenty Beauty Contour Bronzer Stick, and this is, I believe, is in shade Cinnamon, I think so, but I will put in the description box below. To blend my contour, I'm using a stippling brush. I can still definitely use my Stands Out beauty sponge as well. I really didn't need to use the brush, but it was right in front of me, so I just thought, why not? And sometime I get, because I'm such a bad OCD, when my beauty blender or when my Stands Out beauty sponge gets too much messy, I feel like I'm just not loving it. That's just me. It's my OCD. For the concealer, I'm using Jouer Cosmetic Concealer. I will write down the shade in the description box below, and I'm just going to blend all this out with my Stands Out beauty sponge. Since I got this sponge, I haven't even touched my beauty blender. This is how much I am loving and obsessing over this. It is definitely a very good tool, definitely a good purchase. To set everything in place, I'm going to use Milani Cosmetics Setting Powder. This is my favorite drugstore setting powder. It is very close to Fenty Beauty, I will have to say. Like if you want to compare it with the higher end, it's very close to Fenty Beauty. And I'm just going to blend everything out with just a powder brush. I didn't do baking for too long because I was telling you at the beginning, my skin is a little extra dry because of the winter, and I didn't want you to leave any powder products for too long. For the bronzer contour, I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil powder, and this is in shade Light to Medium. It's not too ashy and it's not too orangey. It has a perfect tone of like a little warmth glow. And I've used the same powder to contour my nose as well because I just didn't want it any harsh contour. For the blush, I'm using Tarte Cosmetic blush, and I believe this one is in shade Party, I think so. And for highlighter, I'm using this Bobbi Brown. It's actually a bronzer, but because it's so shimmery, you can even use it as a highlighter. I just mixed all the shades and I'm using it as a highlighter instead of bronzer. And I'm just highlighting on all the areas where I want to be a little bit extra beam or glow. For my lower lash line, I'm just picking up Ritual shade with the pencil brush, and I'm just going to pack this on my lower lash line and really smoke it out. I'm going to smoke this out quite like low below my lower lash line, so it looks like a really nice smoky eye. For the mascara, I'm using Essence mascara, you know I've been loving Essence lip glosses, and their mascaras are my favorite right now. For the lip liner, I'm using MAC Cosmetic lip liner in shade Strip Down, and I'm going to line my lips and also going to fill it. For the lip gloss, it's my favorite right now. It's from Essence and it's in shade So Softie, and I'm going to set everything in place with Urban Decay Honey makeup setting spray. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be doing more looks using the same palette very soon. See ya. Bye.